Welcome back to the Real Spit Podcast. We about to go around this room, introduce ourselves, and then we're gonna get into this content. All right, Jameer?
I come from down by that river on Twanky, the 912 nigga, C4 Joe,
That's right.
spot it, nigga.
What's going on, fam? Love y'all. We're glad y'all here checking us out. OG Mike. Let's do this.
Once again, man, like I said, man, want to give my boy Sparky props for coming through for the last.
Sparks.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep saying that. But I got a real YN for y'all. Y'all asked for a YN, I got y'all the biggest YN. You heard? Nah. Let's get into this content though. Everybody can see what's going on right now on social media. A girl in Miami got her two brothers killed, whatever. She was going through a domestic situation. She calls her brothers, right? And brothers came to the house and her boyfriend killed her two brothers. You know what I'm saying? So today we're going to talk about, should we get into our loved ones, our family, domestic situations? You know what I mean? Should we get into it or should we stay out of it? You know what I'm saying? Mike, what you say about that? Should we stay in? Should we stay out of that shit?
Oh man, that's wild. That's a serious situation right there. You know what I mean? I guess it depends on the level. Because the thing about it is, there's a lot of emotions in that. It's a lot of emotions in that because if you hear that your sister's being beat up by a boyfriend, husband, whatever, you're gonna feel something. But the thing about it is, you got to think about the situation. You got to think. You go, okay, if I approach the situation, I got to go in there thinking. I can't go in there out of emotions. I got to go in there thinking. And I think that a lot of situations, the reason why things happen or the results come out negative or something fatal happens, because people go in there with emotions. So if a situation happened with me, with my sister getting in this situation, I would have to go in there. I'm talking to him, find out what is going on. Then I'm gonna have to go on there thinking, because especially if he's married to her, or that's his girlfriend for a long time, or that's his mother of his child. So I have to go in there thinking. So I want to talk to her first, and then I want to approach him and then talk to him about what's going on, what's happening. You know what I mean? Because things can really explode. So it's a real touchy situation. I heard about that. On social media where the girl called her brothers and the brothers came, and I'm pretty sure the brothers was off of emotions because they went in there and I think they threw those bees on them, you know what I'm saying, they beat them down, whatever, you know what I'm saying, and then the guy was able to go get up and do what he had to do and take the brothers out. So I think that was all emotions, you know what I mean? So I think that in a situation like that, we gotta check our emotions before we approach that situation.
Yo, this is gonna be good, man. I want to hear from Sparky, my dude. I want to hear from Sparky. What you do, Sparky? How you gonna get down, Sparky?
Get what?
Straight hood, my nigga.
What you gonna do? Get what? I got a real life situation like that, man. Fucking real life. My sister, right? My sister from Miami. She live in Miami right now. She went to college at Fort Valley here in Georgia, right? It's probably about back 2014. We got the same daddy. But her mom down in Miami, her stepdad in Miami. Our dad stay in Vegas. I'm the closest thing to her. She at Fort Valley State here in Georgia. I'm in Savannah, Georgia at the time. She called me. Said a boyfriend hit her. I got in the car. Drove my ass from Savannah to Fort Valley. It's about 2.5 hour drive. Get to the campus. She don't know where he at. She described him to me. He in one of these fraternity groups. I can't remember the fraternity group.
What, was you in college?
Yeah, this at college at Fort Valley State University.
Okay.
I'm walking around the fucking campus. Asking for this nigga. Off campus, they got a frat house where the fucking fraternities hang out at. Now I go to the frat house. Knock on the door. Where this nigga at? Let the dude who answered the door, I'm letting them know who I am. Hey, this her brother.
Yeah.
Where this nigga at and put hands on him. They spread the word where it get back to this joker that, hey man, her brother on this campus looking for you. I never ran into him, but I ran into like his little fraternity brothers. You could see they was feared.
Yeah.
But when I think back on it, I'm like, nothing happened. Nothing bad happened. But when I think back on it, I'm like, damn, I walked to these niggas. I went to a fraternity house. My little dope nigga could have got down.
You almost got fucked up.
Yeah, could have fucked me up, shot me up, whatever.
Yeah.
But I said it's touchy. Then years later, fast forward, probably about, I said 3 years ago. My sister, she like a fucking model. She called me about 3 years ago. Said a nigga raped her in Miami.
Oh.
Called me.
Oh, shit, that's crazy.
So I got put my old lady from Miami. So I'm telling my old lady about it. She mad. She calling her brothers in Miami, trying to figure out locations and shit. Where the nigga be at. She half telling me a story though, my sister. It's like she tell it like you sound like you kind of put yourself in this goddamn situation, leading that nigga on.
That's what I mean by thinking.
Yeah, so
my emotion.
I'm like, it's real tough. You want to protect your sister.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it can put you in some danger, man. But that's touchy.
Yeah.
It ain't just gotta be your sister, it can be your kids too. But you don't have no daughters and shit like that.
Yeah.
But men get their ass whipped too, so. But you done?
That's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is that's the emotional situation right there.
Yeah,
so you have to go into it. You have to go into it like investigating, talking to her and talking to whatever is really going on. Because sometimes women can do things that is really their fault. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or going about it. You know what I'm saying?
I think overall though, you should just stay out of shit. Because if you fuck them up, shit, man, later on they gonna be back with the motherfucker. My grandma told me this shit like 3 years ago. Like my old lady who I'm with now. Like I used to tell my aunt, I got an aunt who's super cool. We ain't even like aunt nephew. We more like brothers and sisters. I used to tell her shit. She go making me telling my grandma shit. My grandma pulled me to the side one time. Hey, stop telling your business to everybody because they got down. You know, they telling shit. So I'm like, I think overall, just mind your business. You just gotta stay out the shit. But a part of you will want to protect your sister or your loved one, but I think overall, you just gotta stay out of that shit.
It's hard.
So, it's definitely a touchy situation.
What you say, Rod?
It's definitely a touchy situation. And it goes both ways because it also goes by the age. You know what I mean? It's an age factor in this. You know what I mean? Now, grown adult ass sister or little young ass sister, right? So since this was an adult situation, I'm gonna take it from an adult situation, right? Now, 110% absolutely stay out the shit.
Right.
Nope.
Right.
Stay out the shit.
That's a good fact though.
It ain't no.
Adult.
We talking about adults.
Yeah,
I mean, we talking. She was 30-something years old, and the brothers was 23 and 28, some shit like that.
You talking about married, a boyfriend,
married, whatever. I don't give a damn what it is. She rocking with that nigga.
Grown.
She rocking with that nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's why I say overall, you
Rocking with that nigga. But the point I'm trying to make is this: when I say absolutely 100% stay out that shit, it's because, bruh, she's a grown woman, right? She's an adult. He's an adult, right? Now,
I always like that though.
nah, fuck it, yes it is. She's an adult and he's an adult, right? So it's not like she's an adult, he's an adult. No, it's not always like that.
I mean, you go to the age, but I'm saying a lot of them mature.
I don't give a damn. She's an adult, he's an adult, like I just said, right?
Yeah.
Now, let me cook. Now, think about this, bro. First of all, your sister is selfish as hell. Selfish as hell. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna call out her name or anything like that, but very fucking selfish, my nigga.
Why you say that?
Huh? Because why the fuck you calling your brothers? Alright? If this motherfucker beating your ass, right? Alright, you know it's gonna be consequences and repercussions for your brothers, right? When your brother come over there and beat this motherfucker up, you know what I mean? Right? Because I'm telling you right now, they're younger than her, right? So I'm pretty sure she got a big influence on them, right? They like 23 or 28 or some shit like that, right? They come into the house for the rescue, right? You know your brother's about to crash out for you. You know this, right? So the thing was, they did come to the house, right? And they beat the dude up, right?
Right.
And then the dude went outside, went to his car, came back in, and that's when he shot him, right? What I'm saying is, why is you got your brother crashing out like that? Right?
Yeah.
Why the fuck you ain't call the cops? My sister called me, she fucking grown, right? My sister called me, 35 years old, right? She dealing with somebody. She called me, right? Yo, Rob, come over here, man. This nigga just put his hands on me. You know what I'm saying? Did you call 911? Did you call the cops? Why the fuck you want me to come over here and lose my motherfucking freedom? Because you just decided to kick it with this motherfucking loser, right? So now I go over there and crash out, right? No, you just trick me off the fucking streets. You know what I mean? These dudes probably got families and every fucking thing they gotta take care of, right? Now they just went out bad. You know what I mean? Got killed.
True.
Because they sister dumbass decisions.
True.
You know what I mean? No, why the fuck we always calling people anyway? Oh, fuck, call the cops. That's their job.
You pay taxes.
Call these
Pay
motherfuckers.
taxes.
But
These
I heard it's a flip side to that story though. I know some people down in Miami.
It had to be more than that.
Yeah, it's another. I don't know if the shit true, but the side of the story that I heard about that situation. You see, the brothers was already to the house on some just visiting their sister type shit. Another family member brought to the brothers' attention that the boyfriend was beating their sister ass. So the sister had, from what I'm hearing, the sister had nothing to do with calling the brothers on it.
Oh.
Well,
So the family member told, hey man, that boy whooped me out sister's ass. Then they beat the boyfriend ass in the
So she
in
didn't
the
call
house.
him.
She
Okay.
didn't call him. They was over there just visiting on some other shit.
Okay.
well,
See,
And
that's-
then, but he did leave out, go to the car, and when he went to the car and came back, they said the sister told the brothers, don't open that door. But since they done had beat his ass, they on some Billy Bash shit, like, man, we're gonna open this door and beat this nigga ass again. But when they open that fucking door, he came straight in blasting.
Okay.
That's a whole nother story
Well,
from what I got.
So that's two different stories. So
Right.
the thing about it,
So now-
the thing about it is, that's what I'm saying. That's what my approach is that you gotta think. You have to think, man. You gotta think.
Yeah.
You gotta think. You can't get caught into these emotions.
Right.
You can't be bad boy. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be beating people
Yeah,
up.
so
and
it's
big hands.
more, I'm thinking that
If
story I heard.
if that's the situation.
Yeah, I'm thinking that story there, that the brothers was on some Billy Bad shit, like we done beat this nigga ass, we gonna open
of
this
course
door,
they
beat
was.
his
They crashed
ass
out for
again.
the sister. They
But the
crashed
sister
out for the
told
sister.
them niggas, don't open that fucking door, cause the sister knew.
It don't matter if she told him to open the door or not. The motherfucker got a gun. He getting into the fucking door. So that shit is irrelevant. You know what I mean? He got a gun. He getting through the fucking door. You know what I mean? She should have just kept her fucking mouth shut and called the fucking cops. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So we ain't gonna go do all this. Oh, they said
Yeah.
like the door gonna save him. Door ain't fucking saving him. Nigga got a gun. He blasted through the door. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So what she should have did was call the fucking cops, my
So
nigga.
what I would say to the people, I'm looking at the camera, looking at the people. What I would say to y'all, if you got a situation like that, domestic situation like that, whether you marry, you got baby and a child, your wife and girlfriend, whatever, call the cops. You pay taxes, that's their job, let them do that. Don't call your family because automatically, most of the time, family's gonna get emotional and they're gonna get involved, they're gonna come with that.
React off
Yeah,
your
exactly. And we don't need things like that. That could have been avoided if she would have just called the cops.
Exactly.
And dealt when it happened and let them deal with it. Get a restraining order. He violated it. He goes to jail or whatever what the situation might be. Okay. So let's think. That's why we giving minds. That's why we giving heads. Minds. But our heads in our heads are minds, and it's the head of our body. So let's think. Let's think about things that we do before we get situations like that. 'Cause that could have been avoided.
Because that situation wasn't gonna go good either way. If they'd have beat his ass, they still would have went to jail. You know what I mean? And that's what I mean by the selfishness. And what I want to talk to all these young ladies out here, man. All these women out here, man. Think, bruh.
Indeed.
Think before y'all get y'all family members into shit.
Indeed.
Think before y'all out here running y'all goddamn mouth. You know what I'm saying? Talking shit to guys, to talking to men. Anything. Women don't supposed to even be having a discussion with men anyway, arguing with men anyway. Let's get that out the motherfucking out the way too. You know what I mean? That's our fucking problem as well. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I ain't saying that they better than you or you supposed to be a beater. No. If you out and about and a man says some crazy shit to you, why is you going back and forth arguing with this man? You know what I mean? Women don't do that. You know what I mean? Get in your car, wherever you going, you go. You know what I mean? Because that's how a lot of women out here get hurt too. They out here, fuck you motherfucker. You don't know what type of time these motherfuckers on. You know what I'm saying? And another thing too, what I really was trying to get to is, you know what I mean? Women, y'all gotta think before y'all get y'all families involved with this shit, you know what I'm saying? Because it's nothing good gonna come out this shit, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
somebody gonna get killed or somebody going to jail. but it all could be resolved. Just call the cops. You know what I mean? Get them away from y'all. A lot of times they don't call the cops. Guess why? I don't want to send them to jail because they still rocking with that motherfucker. Yeah. If you still rocking with that motherfucker, you care about what happened to him, right? Yeah. This nigga gonna beat the brakes off. How many times you seen somebody, right? They got the brakes beat off them, right? Got their ass beat, right? You know what I mean? You go and be like, yo, chill, man, and you get involved with that shit, right? And then they right back with the motherfucker the next day. Yeah. And sometimes you can try to break that shit up, right? You know, and this shit happened, you know what I'm saying? Back in the day, you know what I'm saying? There was a little dispute between one of my homeboys, you know what I'm saying? Back in the day. And his mom was getting beat up by some guy, by her boyfriend and shit like that, right? So us, you know, we on the block, we're like, what the fuck happened? Yo, that's such mom. We run down, yo, what the fuck? We grab the dude, you know what I'm saying? I mean, doing what we gotta do with the dude, that we, you know what I mean, smack him up, whatever like that. She looking like, don't hit him, get off, like, take it up for him. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? That's what she said. I'm calling the cops. I'm calling the cops. Yeah, but she ain't calling the cops when this nigga be her ass. That's what I'm saying, man. We gotta stay out of shit like that, man. They don't have the respect enough, man, to help themselves out of that motherfucking situation, man. Hey, they just gotta they gotta deal with that shit. They gotta deal with the consequences.
But another thing though.
Go ahead.
Like the number one rule in a fucking relationship, if you call the cops, nigga, I ain't fucking with you no more.
Yeah, my point is
that's another reason motherfuckers don't call the cops.
My point exactly. She's still gonna fuck with this nigga. Yeah, so let the fuck go. That's my point exactly. You know what I mean?
Say my old lady call the fucking cops. I'm not fucking with you no more. It's over with.
Exactly. And that's what they do.
Yeah, that's
but they want you to get in trouble and get thrown in jail or kill a motherfucker. You know what I mean? So don't do it, y'all.
But what if her she don't call the cops? But she called her brothers, and the brothers come and beat on you.
It's just a straight all-out war, man.
That's what I'm saying. So you got to do the most wisest thing.
So now you beef the war. Now you can't go to the point store.
It's not a snitching thing. You gotta keep it real. You gotta be real. We gotta think. We don't. The more you
gotta think.
The most uncommon thing right now. Just think about what I'm about to say. The most uncommon thing right now is common sense. We don't use common sense no fucking more. Right. And logic.
That's bad.
Common sense and logic. I don't want my brother to get killed. I don't want my family to get killed. This man has put his hands on me. I don't like it. I don't want nothing to happen to him because the cops are not gonna come and blast him unless he get crazy. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that to happen to him. So let me just call them or get a restraining order so he can. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't. You know what I'm saying?
Or
what?
Shit.
What?
You can get real gangster with this shit.
Do what?
And just plan out some shit.
Yeah, I mean that's on the low.
Yeah.
I see you. That's
how I was raised up.
That might be a third option,
but you know what?
I was raised up.
Well, okay. Well,
I'll do some dirt, and you won't even know. You see what I'm saying? You just gotta plan shit out. I'm a believer. If you plan some shit, man, that shit gonna work. I promise you that shit
once again, my nigga, what you not understand?
You gotta just
get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of that dumb shit. No, listen. Hold up. Listen. Here you go with that plan out shit, right? Okay. Who you gonna plan it out with? Gonna tell another motherfucker to do it?
No.
Or anything like that? You gonna do it? This shit gonna come back.
You and one motherfucker you can trust, or you by yourself.
That's why
I done did shit, nigga, in my motherfucking life. Some hell of a dirty shit that I should have been doing prison time for. But it was successful because I planned that shit the fuck out. Yeah, that's my fucking point.
You won't get to
you want to take it, nigga.
Okay. You took it there, right? Can I talk now? Okay. You got away with it once or twice, right? Okay. So this time, what I'm telling you, this is what I'm trying to tell you, your ass, right? All right. Don't even get involved with that. You ain't got to plan out a motherfucking thing. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You ain't got to scheme shit. You ain't got to do shit. You ain't got to think about shit. You ain't got to put yourself and fuck around. And because one day a nigga gonna snitch on you, right? So one day, you think everybody, you think
snitch on yourself.
You thinking everybody motherfucking solid, right? And you gonna do something with some motherfucking body. That's why everybody locked up with their motherfucking co-defendant, nigga. Alright? Because everybody locked up with their co-defendant because everybody fucking snitching. No. The point of the motherfucking story, the moral of the story is, stay out this shit, my nigga. Alright? Right. Don't even, it ain't all about this motherfucking planning. And we ain't even putting that bullshit out there to our listeners, man. You know what I mean? Call the fucking cops. Do what y'all gotta motherfucking do. But I'm gonna tell you the root of all this shit, bro. Where the whole root started at. You know why? The whole root is why we don't fucking call cops. Right? why we think it's a big injustice to call cops? Because that shouldn't even cross our mind to call cops. You know why? Because our mentality, where we're from, we don't get cops involved, right?
Right.
You know why? And it's the dumbest shit I ever hear, right? The dumbest shit I see, right? You ever see when you see a cop come past and shit like that, and you see mothers and shit with their kids, and they say, lock them up, and stuff like that, and got kids fearing fucking cops and stuff like that? Mm-hmm. So when they get in trouble, like her ass was in trouble, you know what I mean? She didn't think about calling the cops, you know what I mean? Because she thinking like, oh, the cops come, somebody might get shot, I might get shot, because we got this whole plague about, yo, cops are bad. Of course some cops are bad, you know what I mean? Of course. Everywhere in the world, somebody's bad at every fucking thing. But that's the stigma we have, you know what I mean? And we gotta stop doing that dumbass shit right there too. Oh, he gonna lock you up, and got kids crying and shit. Because, I mean, we gotta stop that shit, man. You ever look at little white kids in every other nationality see cops? How you doing, buddy? You know what I mean? Shake their hands. Us, in our community, what we do? We back up and, oh shit, and look at the cops like they're the fucking boogeyman. And that's the fucking problem. And that's where the root of the shit all starts. And that's why, in her motherfucking mind, she never even thought about a motherfucking cop. But if she was raised, you know what I mean, properly, you know what I mean, it'd be like, yo, check it, you know what I mean? Yo, cops ain't gonna harm you. They're here for you, you know what I mean? Because guess what? Everybody motherfucking hate a cop, right? Until they need one. Until they fucking need one. You know what I'm saying? And my daughter's right. And my daughter, we was in a car one time, right? And a cop had pulled me over and shit. And my daughter was like, oh, Dad, I thought you was going to get shot because you know all the shit was going on. I said, nah. I said, yo, don't be afraid of the cops, you know what I mean? I said, yo, I was speeding or he thought I did something. He pulled me over, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we had a dialogue, you know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, you know what I'm saying? Whatever he thought was wrong, you know what I'm saying? Whatever he going to say, whatever he going to do, he going to do, you know what I'm saying? And I teach my son that shit too, you know what I mean? Yo, talk to the cop with mad respect, you know what I mean? Yeah, tell my daughter that shit, like, you ain't, but my daughter was really scared, like, cause all that shit, I was like, nah, cops are good people, you know what I mean? They're good people, and you gotta put that in their head. Yo, they're good people, they're not here to hurt you, they're here to help you, you see what I'm saying? Now she looking at me, the cop pulls me over now, she's like, okay, cool, she relaxing, like, you know what I mean? I think she's about 8 or 9 and shit, just panicking and shit, you know what I mean? But if I'd have been like, yeah, the motherfuckers want some fuck shit, yeah, man, the motherfuckers always fucking with black people, that'll put a fucked up ass no in her head, like, and then she'll be fearing cops and shit like that. No, we gotta stop doing that dumb ass shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. We have to reprogram the way we fucking think, bro. You know what I'm saying? We have to. Our whole logic of thinking, bro, need to be reprogrammed, man. We need to take our fucking brains out and fucking wash them shits, my nigga. Right. Because everything we taught, you know what I mean, in our culture is fucking bad. Everything we taught is fucked up and backwards, man.
Yeah, but at the same time, you gotta protect yourself, man. Oh,
you definitely gotta protect yourself. And she got goddamn fearful nigga. She ain't buy a motherfucking gun. You know what I mean? But I ain't gonna talk about that, man. And yo, rest in peace to the brothers who did die, man. Cause that's a bad thing, man. I don't want nobody to lose their lives, man.
I'm sorry, man. So and the families, our condolences.
You know what I'm saying? Our condolences, man. And the crazy thing is, and it's the most ironic shit ever, man. Don't you know their birthday was on the same day? February 23rd. Both of them was born February 23rd, bro. And they both died the same day.
Young brothers?
Yeah, 23, 28, something like that. 5 years apart. Oh. That shit is crazy, my dude. That shit is crazy, but
we gotta stop, y'all.
Like I said, man, yo, we gotta reprogram the way we think, man. Real shit, man. Real talk, man. We ain't got no enemies out here, man. Until some motherfucking body do something to you and do some crooked shit to you, man, then you take that judgment upon yourself. But man, stop telling your kids that dumbass shit, man. You know what I mean? Fear the cops and all that type of shit, man. Because everybody gonna need one day, you know what I mean? And I ain't advocating for no motherfucking police officers, no shit like that. But I'm just saying, man.
Yeah, I think this nigga a police.
I just had to bring a real perspective to it, you know what I mean?
Nigga be dressing like it.
You know what I mean? Because you gotta think about it, I mean, we got a Y in here, so we got
7 feet of 7.
We got the OG here, and I gotta bring some type of logic here, you know what I mean? Because Quinn ain't here today, so I gotta bring nice guys today, you know what I'm saying? But
that's the point.
But real shit though, man. So that situation could definitely been avoided, my nigga. It could have definitely been avoided, man. So let's start thinking about it. And women, man, like I said, man, don't get your family and your loved ones involved in this shit, man. Do not, man.
It sound like a straight police.
Because it's only gonna go bad. It's only gonna go bad, my niggas. It's only gonna go bad. You know what I mean? YN, what's up?
Let's use logic and logic and common sense, y'all.
Yeah.
You know, we got to get back to logic and common sense because we don't use that no more. So let's use logic and common sense because, I mean, we go by codes. And sometimes these codes we go as far as the street code, the snitching, all that type of stuff. Sometimes we go by codes, and sometimes it's not logical. It's not
an example, man. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's hope for everybody, man.
Yes, sir.
Boy came through the trenches and did big things, man. I'm so proud of this dude, man. Real shit, though. Real talk. I fuck with him all the time, though, man. But, you know what I mean? Like I said, man, everybody got a different view and a different opinion. And that's what I want, you know what I'm saying? So, yo, once again, man, Real Spit Podcast, man. And we out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? And thank y'all for watching, man. Jersey and I'm out.
no doubt.
Seaboat, Savannah, Georgia, 912. I'm out of this bitch.
All right, fam. OG Mike. But check this out. I want y'all to think about it. Think about it. Logic and common sense in everything you do. You decide. All right?
Straight facts, straight facts. Yeah, please.
No doubt.
Grinding all my life, sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why all my life I've been grinding all my life. Look, I'm married to this